Happy birthday to our Bernie Kosar. 62 years old, and he has received the very best gift of all this year, the gift of life. His new lease on life is straight ahead. And his calling he'll be living out is much bigger than legendary football fame. Bernie, beloved Cleveland Browns quarterback, needed a liver transplant. And on November 17th, an avid Browns fan, 21-year-old Bryce Dunlap's family made that incredibly hard, life-saving decision for Bryce to save other lives, including Bernie's, even as Bryce lost his own. And so we celebrate both of them today and every day, really, because their story still has so many good stuff chapters to be written. Listen to what Bernie told WKYC, the NBC affiliate in Cleveland. It's so powerful.
Not to cry first. I love him. Yes, he's looking down on me, and I'm so thankful for that. But he's also within me. I feel him within me. I know that sounds corny or out there. I feel him within me. There's more than me in me now. There's no doubt about that. I just love him and his family. You matter.
And Bernie is saving lives himself through his You Matter Foundation. Here's part of a conversation with Bernie from our podcast in May of 2024.
Just learning, just being able to learn and educate people, it really feels my calling now. And it really stems, I think, from some of the faith that we're talking about of I don't take myself too seriously. I feel I have a responsibility to talk about this, as embarrassing and as it is, and sometimes emotional and stuff.
Yeah, Bernie is leading by example with what he calls better choices in food as medicine and as a calling to save more lives that could be lost to suicide. It's so important to Bernie, speaking openly and candidly and authentically to remove the stigma that surrounds mental health, and not just lip service, but talking so candidly about it. Listen to this.
One of my old teammates, Grand Falls high school graduate, Notre Dame national champion, blocked for me in 92 and 93 with the Cleveland Browns. I don't say this for shock value, but Bob Dahl committed suicide on Suicide Prevention Month on September 25th. These are the things that, I've talked a little bit about Junior and Dave Durrison. I mean, these are things that when Juniors and Daves happen, you're so tragically screwed up that you don't even know how to talk about and what to talk about it. And even today, these three great men, it's hard to talk about. And I don't say it for shock value or for anything other than if those guys have darkness and they have depression and they have anxiety, then all of us can have it. So for the men out there, it's okay to say that I'm not perfect, that I have some, I have some mistakes, that I don't know everything. Like how many old men that I hang around with, they just have to be authoritative and for sure, and they know it. And
humility again, these words are easily said, harder practiced.
Yeah.
And you mentioned what you just said a few minutes ago, that if these men can have these, depression, all the things that we say we're going to remove the stigma from, let's remove the stigma of mental health. Here's what we're saying. If you're listening now, it can happen to anyone. The brain is an organ. It's an organ, and we don't need to be intimidated about treating that organ any more than we would treat any other organ. Yeah. So Bernie, we celebrate your legacy that you're living. And what a blessing to be celebrating your new lease on life on your 62nd birthday. Bernie, you know what? You matter. You matter, our friend, in the calling that you're living out and in the legacy you and ultimately Bryce Dunlap now is leaving. We see you. We see you. We see you seeing the good in others and being the good for them. Happy birthday. Happy rest of your life, Bernie. We love you. God bless you.